Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, in all the billions of pounds being raised and spent in the Chancellor's budget, it was easy to miss one small but crucial contribution to the National Health Service. Under NHS rules, prosthetic limbs are provided to amputees to help them walk, but not to help them to run. But following a campaign by the parents of one young girl who was injured in a road accident, George Osborne has approved a £500,000 fund to provide running blades to 500 children amputees to help them take part in sport. At just 2 years old, Pollyanna Hope's life changed forever. Her grandmother was killed, her mother, Sarah, left badly injured, and she herself lost her right leg below the knee when a London bus ploughed into them. Today's budget announcement means Pollyanna and hundreds of children like her will now have access to specialist prosthetics, giving them more freedom to move around.
Pollyanna, I still want to know what the difference is between life living on your ordinary NHS leg and having a blade. What's the difference?
Well, first of all, in the summer, when you're doing athletics, it's ridiculous because you can't do anything on the other leg. It's much bouncier and lighter. It's lighter. It's a lot lighter.
It was back in the summer of 2012 when the likes of Paralympic gold-winning medalist Johnny Peacock brought so much promise for disability access.
I needed to get Pollyanna a new blade, and I was just told she couldn't have one.
But Pollyanna's mother found that the so-called legacy of the Games hadn't reached the NHS.
They did say to me, we only make legs to walk with. And I tried to say, but children need to run and they need to jump and they need to take part and they need to do well at their activities.
And so Pollyanna's story made it into the small print of the budget after her mother brought the issue to George Osborne's attention.
I mean, how'd you get him to listen to you?
Yeah.
I found out.
I'd like to know that, Paul.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
I got in touch with one of his people who works in his office. I found their details on the internet and I wrote to her and I sent her a photo of Pollyanna and it really started that way.
There'll be some disabled people looking in who will say, hang on a minute, but we're going to get cut.
Of course, that makes me feel bad. But the trouble is, I suppose when you know about something, that's what you have to fight for. Yeah. And I know about this issue. Come on then, Paul.
This precocious 11-year-old may have found herself into the Chancellor's budget. Amazing. But she hopes one day to hold even a higher political office.
I went to long jump.
Long jump?
I did a long jump competition 2 years ago.
You did quite well.
Yeah, but still, I'd rather be Prime Minister.
You'd rather be Prime Minister?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
For Pollyanna, wearing a blade is utterly liberating. But with an estimated 2,500 amputee children in the United Kingdom, the money will only be able to provide blades for around 500.
Hello.
I've been getting